Hello, and welcome to GP Podcast. Today, we're going to unravel a story that honestly feels like it's straight out of a sci-fi movie, but it's happening right now. We're talking about a company that was founded with this grand vision of building artificial general intelligence, basically a digital god. But now, they've made this sudden pivot, a pivot that really makes you question everything about their original mission. So what is really going on inside OpenAI? And that brings us to the one question that's at the absolute center of all this. It's the question that everyone, from their biggest rivals to you and me, is starting to ask. Think about it. If you were genuinely on the brink of creating AGI, a technology that would change, everything, why on earth would you suddenly need to start selling ads? It just doesn't add up, does it? The two ideas seem to be from completely different universes. So our story really kicks off with a warning. It's a subtle one, but it's powerful, and it comes from OpenAI's #1 competitor. When the chief of Google's AI division, Demis Hassabis, was asked about this, what he said basically raised the first huge red flag. It was the first sign that something might be off behind the curtain. And the difference between the two companies couldn't be clearer. It's night and day. On one hand, you have Google, and they're on the record saying they have zero plans to put ads in their main AI, Gemini. They keep talking about the need for extreme caution when it comes to your data. And then you have OpenAI, the company that was literally founded on this noble promise of building AGI for all of humanity, and they're jumping headfirst into the world of targeted advertising. Now, this isn't just, corporate trash talk. When Hassabis says this stuff needs to be handled very carefully, he's pointing to the real issue here. It's all about trust. The second you introduce an ad model, you've created a massive conflict of interest. How can you ever fully trust the answers your AI gives you if you know it has a financial reason to push you towards buying something? But here's the kicker. Maybe the most damning piece of evidence in this whole saga doesn't come from a rival. Nope. It comes straight from the mouth of OpenAI's own CEO, Sam Altman. And what he said creates a contradiction so huge, you just can't ignore it. So back in early 2024, Sam Altman himself was talking about this exact scenario, the idea of ChatGPT serving you ads based on what you talk to it about. And you know what he called it? He called it a dystopic vision. He was literally painting this picture of a terrible future that he was warning all of us about. And that's the absolute heart of the problem, isn't it? That dystopic vision he warned everyone about, that's exactly what his company is building right now. This isn't just some minor shift in strategy. They are actively, willingly creating the exact future their own leader called a dystopia. Oh, but it gets even better. In an older statement, Altman directly connected the idea of using ads to being desperate. He literally called it a last resort. He said it would be like admitting the company's in trouble. So what are we supposed to think now? Which is it? So why the complete 180? Why would you build the dystopia you warned against and, by your own words, basically admit your company is struggling? Well, as it so often does, the answer comes down to one thing. You just have to follow the money. Look, building and running these giant AI models costs an unbelievable amount of money. It's astronomical. There are reports that OpenAI is losing cash hand over fist, and the pressure to actually make a profit has got to be massive. So what's the most proven, most successful way for a tech company to make billions and billions of dollars? You guessed it, targeted ads. Just look at a company like Meta. Their ad system is this incredible machine that makes a fortune because it feels like it can read your mind. It shows you exactly what you want to buy, sometimes before you even know you want it. That's the prize. The temptation here isn't just to make a little money back. It's to build the most powerful, most profitable advertising engine in the history of the world. And the playbook for how to do that is crystal clear. But, and this is a big but, it comes at a price. It means they have to collect and analyze every single thing you talk to the AI about. It means building these incredibly detailed profiles about your deepest desires, your needs, your plans. And all of that data serves just one goal: to show you the perfect ad at the perfect time. The price for all that profit is your privacy. So all of this brings us right back to the most important people in this equation: us, the users. What does this huge change in direction mean for that grand mission we were all so excited about? At the end of the day, it's about a complete breakdown of trust. And you know what? People are noticing. You can feel the skepticism growing. There was a recent post that just said, adios a ChatGPT, goodbye to ChatGPT, and it went viral, reaching millions. It's a huge signal that a lot of users feel, well, betrayed. Like this amazing tool that was supposed to help humanity is maybe just becoming another machine to sell us stuff. And that forces us to ask a really tough question. Was the incredible promise of AGI, was it all just a really good marketing story? A noble-sounding excuse to build what's actually a giant machine for collecting our data to sell to advertisers? That's the really unsettling question we're all left with, isn't it? Every time we use ChatGPT, are we actually helping to create some benevolent superintelligence that will help mankind? Or are we just training the world's smartest ad machine? When you look at all the evidence, especially the words from their own CEO, the answer seems pretty troubling. If you liked the video, subscribe, leave a like, comment on what you liked most, and share the video.